going, this is my house.
Every frag now counts as we hit the 3-minute mark.
It's 1v1. It's Painkiller. So let the games begin.
Over 120 players tried out, but only 8 were invited to play. At stake, a contract to play for the Four Kings. Now it takes a special kind of player to join this team. And this weekend, we'll see who truly is gaming royalty. Welcome to Intel Extreme Edition Challenge 3.
We got it down to what we think is the best 8 players. Very excited to find out who's going to come out on top.
Tonight, we will be crowning new royalty.
To all the PK hopefuls, I just have to say good luck. You've really got to focus. This is going to be as much about your ability to stand up to the pressure as it is on your ability to play the game.
Let's meet the Painkiller finalists. First off, we have Aaron Foster, aka Razor B, who comes from a Soldier Fortune 2, Quake 3, 2K3 background, moving on into Painkiller. Next up is Dan Marshall, aka Kula, age 18. Now, he comes from a variety of games, including Quake 3, CS, Doom 3, and then on into Painkiller. Moving on, we have Ross Barlow, aka Maniacs, age 18. He comes from a Quake 3 5 vs 5 CTF Doom 3 background, moving on into Painkiller. Tahir Zavar, aka Zap, age 21, playing in GMPO RTCW and also being a part of the Four Kings RTCW squad. He is a well-known UK player who also has a lot of competitive experience, which makes him a serious contender. Kirk Preston, aka Apps, age 18, has played a variety of games such as Team Fortress Classic and Quake 3. David Creasy, aka Zacubus, age 20. Coming from a purely 2K3 and 2K4 background, he went to the WCG Finals in San Francisco. Now this should give him an advantage due to his competitive experience.
The CPL Counter-Strike UK qualifier always draws a huge number of high-powered teams to this event, including teams like Four Kings, Good Games, SSV, and Landed. But of interest here is the huge rival that's developed between Four Kings and Good Game. Good Game won the last UK qualifier, and no doubt the Four Kings is out for revenge. In war, knowing the battlefield is critical for success, and the same goes for Painkiller. Let's take a look now at one of the players' favorite maps, DM Sacred. DM Sacred offers 4 main rooms of combat with various weapons, armors, and abilities that allow you to dominate your opponent. First off, we have the Gold Armor Room. Being the largest room on DM Sacred, it gives the players abilities to shine, as it allows them to use combat in both close range and long range formats. Critical to success are the ledges here, along with the gold armor and the rocket launcher. Moving over, we come into the Mega Health Room, which gives the opponent the ability to pick up a shotgun, as well as some Mega Health. One of my favorite rooms is the Broken Spiral Staircase. You can see here that a number of broken ledges allow for some close range fighting, along with a rocket launcher here and silver armor, giving a player 150 armor. But the most critical room to control is the Central Teleporter Room, as it allows for fighting from a number of levels. We have a top level here, a mid-level tier here, and then of course the bottom level, which offers access to 2 key things, bronze armor and the teleporter. Let's take a look at that teleportation system now. There are 3 teleporters in DM Sacred located here, here, and here. A player can come from the central staircase into the teleportation room here, coming into the room with the gold armor from there, or from the gold armor room back into the spiral staircase. But in this room, a player has the option of coming in from the back and teleporting back to the spiral staircase.
DM Sacred sports 8 spawn points, evenly distributed across the entire map. Now, we're going to have a look at one of the runs you can do off spawn, right here at the corner of the Mega Health Room. So, and the player is off. And he jumps down, grabs the shotgun together with the Mega Health. makes his way down the corridor in towards the broken spiral staircase, grabbing the ever-important rocket launcher, moves up on the platform, grabs the silver armor, drops down to the central teleportation room, and goes into the gold armor room. Rocket jumps up, gets the gold armor, and moves along. Now, moving on into the next spawn movement. He's going to start here on the 3rd tier of the central teleportation room. He's going to move on, go across, and once again move towards the gold armor. And going over and down, grabbing the rocket launcher, moving down the corridors now towards the broken spiral staircase. He's going to be on the move, grabbing more ammunition and a rocket launcher on the way, making his way down to the ever-important Mega Health. He's going to get that rocket jump up to the 2nd level, not to lose momentum as it goes away for another frag. Now, in Painkiller, you must remember, it's not only what you have, but what you can take away from your opponent. So we're here to have a look at the Painkiller map, DM Sacred, and I'm here with Dan Kula Marshall and David Succubus Treacy. So what's up, guys, and how you doing?
Great. Good, thanks. Yeah.
So tell us about DM Sacred. What makes it the best deathmatch map for Painkiller?
It's probably the fairest map there is. You've got the gold and the silver separated on the other side of the map. There's both rocket launchers at each of the armor and also the Mega Health as well in between them. So it's probably the fairest map there is out there.
Just a well-rounded map. You've got the double teleporters as well. That's a new feature. It's never been used before. Yeah, you can get on the map nice. It's a nice balanced map. You can always come back in the map if you're down. You're never out of the game if you're losing. Yeah, it's just a nice all-round map. It's got a bit of everything.
Right, moving on to the tactical aspect of Sacred. How would you play the map, and how would you outwit your opponent?
It's a very psychological game, Painkiller, so you've always got, it's all about being one step ahead. If you're one step ahead, that's how you win the matches.
Holding the control of the armor, definitely, and being able to stack them so you can get the silver and the gold at the same time.
Yeah, if you can control the arms, then that's how you get the advantage.
Do you have any special tricks that you use to outwit your opponent?
Things in the gold armor room, like if you rocket jump for the gold armor, you can loop around. It's a trick. You have to jump over a couple of ledges, and obviously when you rocket jump you lose health. If you loop around this part of the map, you can grab some health, this items along a ledge that you just run along, grab the items when you're off, fully stacked again. And there's things like using the jump pads to get to places where you're not meant to go. If you've got a bit of speed, you can jump off the jump pads. Say in the silver armor room, you can use the speed to jump off the jump pad, loop back behind yourself, grab the silver armor, and off you go with the silver armor.
And could you tell us a little bit about the weapons in Painkiller?
The weapons in Painkiller, they're very talked about. You've got the rocket launcher and the chain gun combo. It's probably the most talked about weapon. Because there's two main weapons in one gun, it's pretty deadly.
Yeah, the shotgun is very a tactical weapon. You've got to use it when people are trying to run away from you. You can just slow them down, switch to a rocket launcher, finish the job.
Well, thank you guys. We're happy to have you here. So good luck in the tournament, and hope you place well.
Thank you.
Cheers.
The Painkiller players were split up into two groups, where one of the groups had some stiff competition.
In Group A, we saw that Razor B and Maniacs had a relatively simple journey to the playoffs, where Razor B actually had a combined score of 45-11 in a kills to death ratio. But Group B was a tough group indeed. We saw Zach and Zachabus actually advance over top of Apps and Kula, which surprised many because Kula was actually picked to go on to the playoffs and perhaps even contend for one of the 4 King roster spots. In the playoffs, Razor B had to face Zaf for his first matchup, and we had a chance to go down and talk to him before his big match.
We're here with Aaron Razor B Foster, and what's up, man? And how's the tournament been going for you so far?
The first 2 matches I've had, I was really nervous, but managed to pull off a win for both of the matches. Seeing everyone play, I was really nervous because they looked very strong. I'm just happy with everything, really. Just excited. It's been good fun.
Yeah. Well, so this is the semi-finals of the winners bracket. So winning this, you're going on to the finals, and one step closer to the goal you've all been playing for. So I want to wish you the best of luck in the tournament, and have a good game.
Thanks.
This is my dream. That red fire and black smoke will subsume the green of Middle-earth, and all hope be abandoned here. This is my dream. How will you fight your battle for Middle-earth?
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
Back in the CPL, everyone was hoping for a good games 4 Kings final, and those two teams did not disappoint. GG moved through Drake and SSV, while 4 Kings defeated N Faculty and Asylum to set up the rival showdown. 4 Kings defeated their arch nemesis in a close firefight, in a final score of 16-9, and winning themselves a trip to the CPL Winter Games in Dallas.
Like this time we took it really serious, and we had a boot camp at HLO in Stockholm for almost a month. So I guess we came better prepared this time.
You know, Intel is really looking after all of the gamers' needs at this event. They're providing a number of different hardware and software manufacturers with booths to tell us about their products. One of them is Zboard. Let's check them out. So tell me, why should gamers buy a Zboard?
Well, Zboard is basically the next generation of keyboard. It was actually designed for gamers by the gamers themselves. At the moment, we do have 3 key sets out, which are actually Doom 3, Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault, and EverQuest 2. As you can see, all the keys are pre-assigned for quick responses with actually 8 simultaneous keys allowed pressed at once. The gamer can pre-assign any key to what they are used to as well, which is the good thing about the Zboard.
So maybe I should have a Zboard. OMG, League graphics, look!
Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault. You don't play, you volunteer.
EA Games.
Challenge everything.
Conquer new galaxies at lightning speed. Eliminate cyborgs before they know what's hit them. And when you call for backup, you've got it. Take your gaming to the next level with the new Dell XPS. It features an Intel Pentium 4 processor with HD technology. Customize your dream system from just £1,179, 0% finance available, yet free double memory until November 24th. The new Dell XPS, more power to your games. The Dell XPS features an Intel Pentium 4 processor with HD technology. It's not in shops, call or go online.
Running a clan like 4 Kings is a serious business and requires a lot of time and dedication. We sat down with the 4 Kings clan leader to ask him his approach to management.
On a day-to-day basis, I need to keep track of what my players are doing, if they're online, if they're playing, how often they're playing. For this, I use a piece of software called Xfire. Xfire allows me to do all of the above. It's an instant messaging client, so it shows me when they're online, if they're playing any games, how often they're playing. It even shows me how many hours a week they're playing, and all this is great for me as a team manager. Well, the World Tour is probably going to be the biggest thing that's ever happened to gaming, and we're all very excited about it. As you know, there's 10 tour stops and $1 million up for grabs, and hopefully it'll just push gaming into a new level, and we're looking to be there.
The Bloodline finals are upon us. In the playoff stages, Zachabas' route to the final had him playing against Maniacs, who he convincingly beat to earn himself a spot in the final. Razor B made his way to the final by beating Zaf in an incredibly close match. The event favorite Zachabas managed to take down Razor B 2-0 in the first final to become crowned the newest member of the 4 Kings. But all is not lost for Razor B, who still has one more shot to make it into the 4 Kings roster. In the last match of the event and the second grand final, we see a rematch between Zaf and Razor B, 2 players gunning for the last remaining spot in the 4 Kings roster. The first map of the grand final between Razor B and Zaf was played on the map DM Psycho, an abandoned, torturous castle with long corridors and lots of close combat fighting. It was a very close match with both players determined to take home the win. Razor B managed to pull out some sneaky tactics and win the game 14-7. We pick up on the action now as the map switches over to the player's favorite, DM Sacred. If Razor B wins here, he will become the newest member of the Four Kings roster. Let the games begin.
That is a 2-0 lead. Mega gets picked up by Razor inside the Mega room as he sees him. Oh, stay connect. Did that connect onto Zaf as he was midair, just seeing a short shadow of a pixel. They're passing each other back and forth as Razor's still inside, moving in towards the central gold armor room. And Zaf on the run once again. And Wonderdog, it seems to me that these guys are more or less right now looping circles around each other.
Yes, they are. They are just sort of meeting up as they continue to try and keep completely stocked with health and armor as much as possible as they duel it up now in the Broken Spiral Staircase room. The staircase is where the action is, and now they're going to head through the teleporter, trying to get through. Zaf, great shots taken down. Razor B on the board as he chases him through the teleporter. He had the advantage with armor that time, making your score 2-1. Zaf, oh, he gets taken down again. There's the 2-2 tie. So just as we said, Lucan, this map can swing either way. No lead is safe.
8 minutes left to go. Almost got the halfway mark. Razor once again in total control of the map. And like I said, I don't say it enough. It's not essentially what you have, but what you can take away from the guy on the other side of your crosshairs. Jump around, Razor getting good speed here, shooting back, getting caught once again in the corner of the Mega Health room.
Got him.
But he makes his way out, Mega Spawn, there we go.
There it is.
Gets caught in the corner of Mega Health room. The Death Trap is still alive. 93 score now as Zaf may be able to pull his way back into this. 10-3 score with 5 minutes, just short of 6 minutes left on the clock as they're going to move around here. Right now, Razor going for the gold armor as he takes that one up. As Zap's moving around inside the Mega room, moving towards the Broken Spiral Staircase, grabs up some more rocket launcher ammunition. Platform jumps his way on the pad up towards the silver armor, rotates back around toward the central teleporter as Razor is patiently waiting. But stolen! Zap comes in, gets the Mega that Razor was waiting for, denied. Takes down Razor, making it 10-4 score. And Wonderdog, that must have been the sweetest steal of this match.
That could be the critical move right there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, talk about just adding a little bit of salt to the wound. He is under fire. It looks like Zaf is right on his tail. Razor's got to be careful here. And taken down. Zaf 10-6, Lucan, climbing back.
It's starting to get exciting. I know I'm caught. My adrenaline's high. Zap goes for the Mega Health, grabs that. Razor forced to fall back towards the Broken Spiral Staircase and get himself the silver armor. Zaf going for the gold.
This is exactly what Zaf needs to do. Every frag now counts as we hit the 3-minute mark. We're only separated by 3. Let's take a look now at what Razor's doing. He's getting set. He's sort of waiting for his opponent to show up. That's what he does. He finds him on the top level of the central teleportation room, fires off a few rockets, and he's going to head down a couple of hallways. Let's see if he can spot him here. Picks up the silver armor. Good pickup for him. Heads into the Mega Health room, watches for his opponent, fires off some rockets. They meet up. Zaf tries to steal in. He's got him, but he's got him trapped. They're both pinned. And Razor's down. Very nice shot there by Zaf. Your score right now is 9-7.
Razor's going, this is my house. I'm going to get these items and you're not. So moved it away. Zap now going for the silver armor and falling back to that. Razor standing on the spawn gold armor. He gets the gold armor. So he's going to move down in towards the central teleport room. Move down to the Mega Health. There we go. It's not spawned there yet. Well, either one then try to move in towards the Mega Death Trap. Who got it? We don't know. But Zach is taken down.
Job.
Razor most likely picking up that Mega. 12-7 now. 1 minute 20 left on the clock. And Warnock, it's still very doable.
It's still very doable, but Razor B stopped the bleeding with a grenade kill and then a spawn rocket. Nice job there, and that got him back into the winning column there.
It is 13 seconds, Wonderdog, and take us home.
That's pretty much it. That means that Razor B will win this game in 2 maps, winning on Psycho and winning on Sacred here. Zaf just bounding around trying to find his opponent one more time. Fantastic job. Razor B, come join us out here on the front.
Okay, we've just got back from the final. It was a very exciting game, a very close game. The final score was 14-7 in favour of Razor B.
and we're just going to talk you through some key moments of the game.
Well, I've just been killed in the Mega Health room, and he's been coming back pretty strong. So I just tried to delay my respawn and gather my thoughts. And yeah, as you can see here, I'm just trying to build up from the silver armor and get a few nice shots on him. Try and stay away as much as possible because he's got gold and he's got the Mega Health. So yeah, as you can see, I just saw him in the silver armor room, so I will try to make a move to gold. Just here. Yeah.
And here's where I make a mistake and Razor-B capitalizes on it.
There you go. I've now pretty much got the control of the map now. Head over to silver because it's got no armor at all. And spawn frag straight away.
And at this point I realise I've thrown away the game because I've lost control of the main armor and he's also picked up the frags and there's not enough time for me to catch up. And it's game over from here onwards because he made his clutch shot there with a grenade. And the games are all about making your important shots, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, we're just fighting over the Mega Health now. I think he actually managed to get that, but I still managed to kill him.
There's 2 minutes left at this point. Maybe just less than that. And that's a very good move there by Razor-B. He sees that I'm trying to get the gold armor and stake him, catch him off guard. He does a quick rocket jump, speedy rocket jump and gets the gold armor, which basically ends the map because now I don't have many more armor than him, so there's no way I can kill him.
I'm just trying to hunt him down now, get a few extra frags before the end's finished. And while he's doing a good job here, trying to escape, he messes up.
There I have to go through because I need to make the frags, but I just don't have enough armor, and he makes a good shot. That's game over.
David Zachabas Treacy and Aaron Razor-B Foster are invited back onto stage to meet up with the Four Kings Counter-Strike team and receive their official welcome into the Four Kings clan. This comes in the form of their own branded Four Kings shirt and cap, their symbolic Four Kings uniform. The players are also presented with their official contracts with the Four Kings.
I'm feeling amazing, man. It's such a great feeling. After celebrating a bit, I phoned my parents just to go, yeah, oh, I've won. I'm going around the world. And usual mum screaming down the phone.
Four Kings have got a hit, man. Congratulations, and have a good trip around the world.
Cheers.
The stage, pretty nice, and plasma screens, it's really nice, and it's fun for spectators. And TSN shoutcasting, it's amazing.
The tournament's been pretty good for me. I've won some games, lost some games. It's been tough, but it's been good.
I've been playing some of the Bloodline players on the Dell XPS machines. They're really amazing. Good FPS, good hardware, good specs. They're definitely good for Painkiller.
I'm impressed by how much Intel have put into this and how they've set it up and everything with all the crew.
I felt the event went really well. Everything seemed to go quite smoothly. Very happy with the finalists that we've got, and well, looking forward to next year.